This photograph shows another post from Alicia Andrews' device, correct?
Yes.
Trying to figure out why TF is Pizza Hut so MF high all of a sudden. I just want some wings. You see that?
Yes, I see it, sir.
And that was posted at 2:02 UTC time.
Around that same time, yes, sir.
Around the same time that she's posting to Pandora.
Yes.
So she's worried about food while the others are out near teasers. Is that correct?
I do believe she was hungry at that time, yes, sir.
Showing what's in evidence as State's Exhibit 41. This is the back of the teaser's parking lot, is that correct?
Yes, sir, it is.
And what time is the Chevy Cruze initially on camera?
So we first see it at approximately 2:17, and then driving through the parking lot, and then it goes out of view, and then it comes back into view at, I believe, around 2:24, the correct time. So,
All right, so the silver Chevy Cruze, is that the vehicle towards the back with the driver door open right now?
yes,
And when it first appeared on camera, that parking spot was taken, correct?
yes,
All the parking spots that you can see in this camera angle were taken when the Chevy Cruze first came through the parking lot, correct?
correct, yes, sir.
All right. And the person jumping out of the driver's seat is Isaiah Chance?
Yes, sir, correct,
All right. Alicia is not driving this vehicle, correct?
correct.
Alicia Andrews gets out of the front passenger seat, right?
Yes.
And you see that Isaiah Chance is on Alicia Andrews' phone.
Yes.
At this point, is she looking around the corner for Charles Jones or anything like that?
It does appear she's looking around.
Is she looking at the direction of Charles Jones?
They're walking towards the position where you would be able to see Charles Jones.
She has her hands in her pocket when she's walking around,
That's what it appears.
following behind Isaiah Chance.
She's with Isaiah Chance, yes, sir.
All right. Pause it. At that time, this is on the camera, this is 2:21, but this camera is like 7 minutes and 23 seconds slow. Is that correct?
Correct. Yes,
So-
sir. So it would be right now 2:28, almost 2:29.
All right. And there are call detail records that show a call from Alicia Andrews' phone to Sean Gathright around that time, correct?
No, it was off by a couple minutes. So the specific 4 interactions between Sean Gathright phone and Alicia's phone is 2:31 real time. This is 2:20, almost 2:29 real time. So we don't believe that those calls are being made until they're back in the car.
So your testimony is that when Isaiah Chance takes the phone and he has it up to his face area, that there's no call being made at that time, no record of a call being made at that time?
Through the call detail records, I can't attest to, any other forms of applications. We do believe that there was other forms being utilized that would not be discoverable in her call detail records. Specifically, those interactions at 2:31, there is a message of pick up the phone, so whatever method that they're using apparently isn't being answered at 2:31, and then those messages get sent.
All right, so that's, I guess, where we're getting at. When Alicia Andrews is standing next to Isaiah Chance and he's using the phone, there's no record that an actual call was made at that time.
Not in the call detail records
but it's
at
possible.
2:28.
Correct. But it's possible that there was a call made through some other app, right?
That's a possibility, yes, sir.
Possible through maybe like a WhatsApp or maybe a Signal or maybe even Facebook or Instagram, correct?
Yes, sir.
There's a number of apps that can make calls
Yes, sir.
that do not show up on the call detail records.
Correct.
But if you have an iCloud, I guess, search warrant return, can you find out whether there were calls made through any of these other apps?
No, not necessarily. It depends on what you back up on your iCloud. So you can back up photos or contacts, not necessarily messages or apps. So the best way would be if we had the actual physical device in the current state that it was in at that time. And obviously, we never recovered those devices.
And we'll get to that phone part a little bit later.
Yes, sir.
But there is a possibility that you can recover data that would show calls being made out of the CDR realm.
Under the right circumstances, sure, yes.
Okay. All right. So there's a text message from Alicia Andrews' device to Sean Gathright around that 2:31 time period. Is that correct?
Correct.
And the text message says, pick up the phone.
Correct.
That text message is sent twice.
Yes.
Right. An indication that whoever Isaiah Chance was trying to reach out to did not answer the phone.
That's what I'm understanding, yes.
All right. So Alicia Andrews would not have heard any conversation that Isaiah Chance had with anybody while he was on the phone or trying to use the phone there because there was no conversation to be had. Is that correct?
I would not say that.
So what would you say?
There's apparent continuous communication, so I don't know specifically what phone call he didn't pick up or that specific message, but there's communication throughout the night continuously. So.
Well, we'll get to the rest of the night, but
Sure.
at least as far as right here in this moment where you have camera footage of Alicia Andrews standing next to Isaiah Chance with her phone in hand, there's no phone call or no records, no evidence that she heard a conversation that he was having.
So there's a 3-minute break between 2:28 and 2:31, so I have no way of telling whether there was a successful conversation had near those cars, and then on the walk back, he's again attempting to call, and that's the failed call. So, there's no way of telling whether there was a successful conversation at 2:28 in between those cars.
So there's like that 3-minute gap, 2:28 to 2:31,
Yes, sir.
where they're not on camera, correct? And you're saying that there's a
No,
possible...
2:28 to 2:31, they're on camera. They're just at different spots.
Sorry, they're not on this camera at 2:28 to 2:31.
So, no, yeah, they briefly come off the screen here to the left, but they started around 2:27, 2:28 in between the cars, right, walked around. They briefly come off, and then they shortly come after and go walk towards the car. So most of the time they're on camera. The actual 2:31 where the calls are being placed or the messages are being sent, they're in the car.
All right. All right, pause it. All right, so that is Alicia Andrews and Isaiah Chance again walking towards the vehicle.
Yes, sir, correct.
And on the camera, the device surveillance footage, that's 2:22 a.m., so that is around 2:29 a.m. in real time?
2:29:26 to be precise.
All right. So they were off camera maybe about a minute.
I would say so, yes, sir.
All right. Play it. She's got her hands in her pockets, sort of following him back to the car. Is that correct?
They appear to be walking side by side, hands in pocket, yes, sir.
All right. When he walks back to the car, do you see him attempting to make any phone calls?
I can't tell what's happening inside the vehicle from this camera angle, sir.
Well, not inside. When they were walking back to the car, did you see him making any phone calls?
Again, I couldn't see the front of his body. I
Rewind
can't.
that part.
speculate on that.
So I'll just pay attention to his hands.
Okay.
They're not by his face with a phone. Is that accurate?
Yes, correct. I mean, the elbow went up there on the left, but yeah, I would agree that it doesn't appear that his hand's near his face.
All right. So they get back in the car. At this time, it's 2:29-ish.
Almost 2:30, yes.
All right. And then that's when, around there, like a minute after or so, the text, I guess the call detail record shows that there's a call going out.
The call detail record showed that there's a temp text calls where they weren't connected, and then that's where the texts come in, yes.
All right, so at 2:31, they're in the car. The phone makes a call to Sean Gathright. That call does not connect.
Correct.
And then there's text messages saying, pick up the phone.
Correct, yes, sir.
All right. And in more colorful language, he says, pick up the effing phone.
Yes,
Twice.
Twice, I believe, yes, sir.
So he's having trouble getting in touch with Sean Gathright.
Yeah, again, whoever's using Alicia Andrews' device inside the car at that time is having a hard time getting of Sean Gathright. That's what I'm getting.
All right. Well, do you think that Alicia Andrews is using his phone?
I can't testify to who's using the phone at 2:31 inside that car right now.
And they leave the parking lot at 2:32, correct?
It's shortly after this, yeah. I can't remember the exact time frame. Between 2:32 and 2:34, yeah, something like that.
All right. So after they leave Teasers, they go somewhere else. When I say they, I mean Isaiah Chance and Alicia Andrews.
Correct.
All right. Yesterday you testified that they went somewhere over on Hillsborough. Is that
Yes,
correct?
Correct, yes.
All right. They went to another club
Objection to
called
counsel
Players Club
testifying. Pardon me? Objection to counsel testifying.
for cross-examination.
Go ahead, overrule.
They went to another club called Players Club. Is that correct?
No, I don't know if that's correct. I don't know where they went on Hillsborough. I just know that the devices are tracking to the area of Hillsborough.
And they stayed in that area for some time, correct?
So the device actually moves around a lot. They were only stationary in between 2:30 and 3 in one area for any particular time for 6 minutes. So I don't know where they're at. I don't know what they're doing.
All right. You were able to track down that Alicia Andrews went to McDonald's, correct?
Correct.
That she ended up at Teasers,
Yes,
correct?
correct.
That she was at Truth 18, correct?
Correct.
That she was at USF, correct?
The Home2 Suites, yes.
Well, the actual
Oh, the
campus,
USF Boat Camp, yes, correct.
And then,
Yes, sir.
and then Home2 Suites,
Yes.
correct? But you weren't able to track down where she was at during that 6-minute period that you're saying she was somewhere on Hillsborough.
We definitely made efforts. Detective Klein and a couple other detectives and myself went around that area. I believe there was no particular spot where the 6 minutes it still was easy to designate. So we went to multiple businesses. Walmart. There's a Walmart at Hillsborough and 19th, and then some other ones. We didn't find footage. No,
All right, but Charles Jones was never on Hillsborough, right?
not that I know.
Never in the vicinity where Alicia Andrews and Isaiah Chance went after they left Teasers, correct?
No, he's inside Teasers at that time.
All right. So they leave Teasers to go somewhere else where Charles Jones is not at.
Alicia Andrews and Isaiah Chance, correct.
All right. After Alicia Andrews and Isaiah Chance leave the Hillsborough area, they go to Truth 18?
No, they go back towards Teasers. So from Teasers, they go to Hillsborough area, and then they work their way back to Teasers, as was evidenced by the cell data and that map function that showed directions back to Teaser at 258.
But you don't see them on any cameras when you're claiming they went back to Teasers, is that correct?
They went to the area. No, they didn't get within line sight of the cameras at Teasers, correct.
All right, so they're in that area, but they're not actually in the parking lot or anything like that?
No, not by the time they made it past 3. No.
All right. So then at some point, Alicia Andrews and Isaiah Chance end up at Truth 18?
Yes.
All right. And showing what's in evidence is State's Exhibit 75C6. All right. This photograph is outside of Truth 18, is that correct?
Correct.
And this photograph, you can see a bunch of people on the second floor,
Yes.
and an individual right in front of the camera. Is that correct?
Yes.
And this device, the photograph, the screenshot of the picture is taken on Alicia Andrews' device.
Correct.
And did you find any camera footage that showed who was taking this photograph?
So I found that individual right there walking through the parking lot, and when he makes it to this point, he's out of view, so we can't see within the line of sight of the cameras this far out to see who was taking that picture.
Okay, so you don't know if that was Isaiah Chance taking the photograph or Alicia Andrews taking the photograph?
No, just that it was her device.
All right. Do you know if this photograph was sent to anyone?
No, I don't know that.
Showing what's in evidence is State's Exhibit 44.
This one's going to have a lot of audio. I don't know.
I think he turned it down. Turn it down.
Is there a question?
That was Charles Jones going into the Truth 18 Lounge, correct?
Yes, sir.
And sometime after that, you do see Alicia Andrews and Isaiah Chance walking through the parking lot?
Correct.
We'll come back to it. All right, so after they leave Troop 18, Alicia Andrews and Isaiah Chance, they travel to the USF area.
Yes.
And they're seen on camera at this, on a pole camera at USF.
Correct.
The vehicle is.
The Silver Cruise.
All right. Then the vehicle drives into USF and it's off camera,
Yes.
correct? And it's at USF for about maybe 5 minutes or so. Is that correct?
Approximately.
All right. You're not sure exactly what they were doing over there, Alicia Andrews and Isaiah Chance?
I'm sorry, they followed the victim's entourage to that area, and they were, I would assume they're staging across the street.
Okay. When you say staging, you did use that word in direct examination.
Yes.
What does that mean?
That they're parking near the Home2 Suites to be in the area.
Okay. And then after that, Charles Jones is shot and killed at the Home2 Suites hotel in the parking lot.
At some point, yes.